What's going on YouTube? T-Wells here back with another video, and today we will be covering the flow that fuels the world. Introduction into process operations. Guys, I know some of you are new to the channel. You may have people you know in high school, college, older people that are trying to get into this industry and they really don't know what goes on behind the scenes or how this job actually works, okay, on a day-to-day basis. Guys, process operations is everything, okay? If you don't have this under control, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to make any impact on the globe, okay? Every company focuses on operations. I don't care how big, how small. All right, now, the flow that fuels the world, let's get into it. Understanding process operations. All right, process operations are essential activities, guys. They take place in industrial facilities, basically transforming raw materials into valuable products. These operations are especially important in oil and gas refineries and chemical plants, where complex systems and machinery are used to produce fuels, chemicals, and everyday materials, like such as this shirt. Okay, guys, this is made from oil, petroleum. All right, now for high school students, understanding process operations provides an insight into how science and engineering are applied in real world industries. These operations involve a combination of physical and chemical processes such as heating, cooling, mixing, and separating substances. The goal is to ensure that the final products meet quality standards while maintaining safety and efficiency throughout the process. This introduction sets the stage for exploring how these operations are carried out in specific industries like oil refining and chemical manufacturing. All right, the importance of operators. Guys, this is the bread and butter right here, okay? And yes, I'm gonna be a little biased because these are the people that I roll with because I am one of them, they are one of me, all right? The importance of operators, guys, we keep the lights on. Now, how we keep the lights on, we use specialized equipment and control systems, okay? For example, in oil refineries, we take crude oil, we process it through various stages, and then from that, we produce gasoline, diesel, and other fuels. Now, for the guys and gals over there at the chemical plants, they take raw chemicals, send it through various stages, heating, cooling, separating, reaction, and they transform their raw materials into products like plastics, fertilizers, and pharmaceuticals. We play a critical role, guys, in monitoring these processes, making sure that the condition, such as the temperature, the pressure, flow rates, are maintained within safe and optimal ranges. The efficiency and safety of process operations are critical to the success of these industries, making them a key area of focus, guys. Now to the fun stuff. Why should you choose a career in process operations? Let me get my pen out for this one. All right. As you can see, number one, the money. High income, guys. This here is the main reason most people get into this profession. Guys, process operators make between 100 to 150,000 a year, especially in oil and gas. And honestly, guys, I haven't ran across anyone in this field that makes lower than 100,000. I mean, I can't even name them. Unless you are brand new and you work for maybe 2 or 3 months, your first, like if you got hired in today and you was to count your salary from September to December, then yeah, you're gonna make less than 100,000. But if you go from January to December, I'm pretty sure by the time January rolls around again, you will have crossed that barrier of 100,000. There's no way. I mean, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. And anybody in the comments, unless you know somebody, put in the comments that, hey, I know this guy here or this woman here that makes less than 100,000 a year and they have this job as a process operator, because you have to show me. And if they are making less, they need to move to the state of Texas, because in this state, they for sure making more than that. All right. Now, beyond the money, education, guys. The process technology degree is a 2-year degree, so it doesn't take a lot of time. Most of the community colleges within arm's reach, it's probably like several of them that offer this program. Uh, you guys can go to class at night. Some may offer like a little hybrid type program where you can do a little bit online while you're working, but it doesn't take a lot of time to get this degree, and you can get in this career fairly quickly. Okay. Now, this degree in operations in process technology, it will open up the door to oil and gas jobs, chemical manufacturing. You can work in power plants, water distribution. The list goes on and on, guys. Wherever there's a operation, 24-hour operation, where they're taking raw material and making something valuable out here in the world, they 9 times out of 10 they'll have an operator's position. All right. Applications in the industry. All right, guys. Process operations are widely used in various industries, but they're particularly vital in oil and gas and chemical manufacturing plants. All right, these industries rely on precise controlled processes to produce high quality products efficiently and safely. In oil and gas refineries, process operations are used to separate and refine crude oil into usable fuels and other products. In the chemical plant, they're used to synthesize new compounds and materials from basic chemical ingredients. Other industries that utilize process operations include food and beverage, pharmaceuticals, and water treatment. Each of these industries require a deep understanding of chemical and physical processes, as well as the ability to manage complex systems and equipment. By learning about these applications, students can appreciate the importance of process operations. Oh yeah, the big money maker, oil and gas refineries. Guys, oil and gas refineries are industrial facilities that process crude oil into various useful products such as gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and lubricants. The process begins with distillation. All right, this is where all the magic happens. This is where the crude oil is heated and separated into different components based on their boiling points. These components are then further treated through chemical reactions and purification steps to meet specific quality standards. Refiners use a wide range of equipment. We use distillation columns, heat exchangers, reactors, pumps, compressors, valves. All of this is used to carry out the operations. Safety and environmental protection are also major concerns, with strict regulations in place to minimize emissions and prevent accidents. Understanding how refineries operate will help you make the connection between raw natural resources and the fuel that powers our vehicles and industry. All right, guys, chemical plants. Similar to the oil and gas refinery, but just a little bit different, okay? Chemical plants are facilities where raw chemicals are transformed into a wide variety of products, including plastics, fertilizers, cleaning agents, and pharmaceuticals. These transformations involve chemical reactions that are carefully controlled to ensure the desired outcome. The operations in a chemical plant include mixing, heating, cooling, separating substances using specialized equipment. Okay? Similar equipment, they have pumps, guys, distillation columns. They also use compressors. They use valves, instrumentation, the whole nine. Okay? Only thing that's different is what's in the pipe. Okay? Now, Operators and engineers monitor these processes using sensors and control systems to maintain optimal conditions. Safety is a top priority, as many of the chemicals can be hazardous. Chemical plants also focus on minimizing waste and reducing the environmental impact. By learning about chemical plants, you'll gain insight on how chemistry is applied on a large scale to create products that are essential to everyday life. All right, key components and safety. All right, guys, process operations rely on a variety of specialized equipment to carry out tasks such as heating, cooling, mixing, and separating materials. Some of the most common equipment includes reactors. This is where chemical reactions take place. Distillation columns. These are used to separate mixtures based on boiling points. Heat exchangers, which transfer heat between fluids, and pumps, which move the fluids throughout the system. Each piece of equipment plays a specific role in ensuring the process runs smoothly and efficiently. Operators must understand how this equipment works, how to maintain it, and prevent it from breaking down and ensuring safety. Learning about this equipment will help you appreciate the complexity and precision involved in industrial process operations. All right, control system, how everything stays in the pipe for the most part. Control systems are essential for managing the various aspects of process operation. These systems use sensors to collect data on temperature, pressure, flow rate, and other variables. The data is then analyzed by computers, which adjust the process conditions as needed to maintain optimal performance. Operators use control panels and software interfaces to monitor the system and make manual adjustments when necessary. Advanced control systems can even predict potential issues and make corrections automatically. These systems help ensure that process is safe, efficient, and consistent. For you, understanding control systems highlight the role of technology and automation in modern industry. All right, safety and process operations. Guys, this is going to be a key slide. Number one, safety will always be number one. Safety is a top priority in process operations due to the potential hazards associated with high temperatures, pressures, and chemical substance. Workers are trained to follow strict safety protocols and use personal protective equipment, PPE, such as hard hats, gloves, goggles. Facilities are equipped with emergency shutdown systems, fire suppression equipment, and alarms to respond quickly to any incident. Regular inspections and maintenance help prevent accidents and ensure that all equipment is functioning properly. Safety drills and training sessions are conducted regularly to keep workers prepared. Teaching students about safety and process operations emphasizes the importance of responsibility and preparedness in the industrial setting. Environmental and societal impact. All right, guys, hate to break it to you, but we are not making ice cream out here, okay? Process operations can have significant environmental impacts, including air and water pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and waste generation. To address these issues, industries implement various measures to reduce the environmental footprint. These include using cleaner technologies, recycling waste material, and treating emissions before they're released into the environment. Regulatory agencies set limits on pollution levels and require companies to monitor and report their environmental performance. Many facilities also invest in research and development to find more sustainable ways to operate. Educating students about the environmental impact of process operations encourages awareness and responsibility towards protecting our planet. All right, guys. Hopefully you learned something today. You should have a better understanding of what goes on inside of the gate, behind the scenes, in process operations, why it's here, what are operators, what they do, also how we try to keep everything in the pipe and try to keep the planet as clean as we possibly can. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment. Hey, get ready for more of these presentation style videos, guys. I just got a hold to Microsoft Office and I have plenty of presentations queued up, ready to go. I no longer will be missing for 7 months at a time. I'm working on my consistency. Y'all just bear with me. All right, guys. Well, I'll get with you in the next one. Peace.